Good evening, YouTubers. Hi, this is Bob. It is so good to be back with all of you tonight. Before we get into all the letters, I wanted just to take a moment to say thank you to all of you who have been writing to me, particularly during this time after the vote box. All of your letters and kind words of support mean a lot to me. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to write back and say thank you to each of you. I'm getting hundreds of letters. And between those letters of support and also requests for readings, I'm a little inundated. I am going to be having a secretary come in the next week to help me sort out the mail. But I thank you for all the letters. Keep them coming. I am reading all of them. And I want to say thank you. God bless all of you. You've been very supportive and kind, and I love all of you. Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to keep working on the letters. So we've got another batch tonight. But before we begin, give me just a moment and let me attune to the spirit world. Okay. Fletcher's over here. I hear it. Okay, my first letter tonight is from Mystic Blue 1212. Hi. You know, I see around you a new job coming in. It looks like it's around the end of May. And I want you to look for something in technical writing, because I keep seeing a job opening up here in technical writing around you. And I feel like this is with a company that's very close to you. It's about 4 miles from your house. And I keep seeing it here. So that's where you're going to find the work. But yeah, listen, you're not at the end, hon. You are going to make it, but it's going to be just a few more weeks. But the work's coming, okay? Keep me posted. Thanks for writing. Okay. Nine-tailed winged wolf. Hi. Thank you for your letter. Now, to protect your privacy, I will not discuss the details of your letter, but let me tell you first of all, the answer to your question is no. Okay, there's not anything like that happening around you, and you're going to be just fine. Okay, so take that from me, and let me know how it goes. Okay, thanks so much. God bless you. Okay, my next letter is for Redondo. Hi, Redondo. You know, it's interesting here. You write and ask about your writing and your ability. You know, I do feel that you are very gifted as a writer, and I do think it's part of your calling. And interestingly, I think you are channeling your stories and the characters. What's interesting is many of the people who are most talented in writing and in acting and in art are actually channels, and a lot of them don't even know it. And you actually are one of those people. I pick up around you going forward here, interestingly. I see you evolving your writing into doing some sort of like detective novels, you know, like crime, mystery sort of novels. And I feel like around you there are some spirits coming in that were kind of that era, in the 1920s, 1930s era. And so you may start to have an inspiration or hear a voice that's encouraging you to write that sort of subject matter. But that's where I see you evolving, and I actually see you doing very well with that. And I think you'll get published next year. Okay, so keep listening to those voices, keep working with them. They are spirits guiding you. Okay, thanks for writing. Okay, Joshy boy of all. Well, Joshy, let me tell you, first of all, that situation with the spirit that your mother had several years ago, I don't see that spirit around you or her or your grandmother, okay? So there's no danger here, okay? You guys are all fine and you're safe, so you don't need to worry. What I would like you guys to do, though, is just take a salt bath. Get a bath, put in a half a cup of sea salt, and just soak in it. Because what that will do is that will cleanse the aura. And if there were any spiritual links, which I don't see, it'll clear those out, okay? Now, interestingly around you, I pick up a guardian angel here around you. And I'm seeing an angel, and the name of this angel sounds like, it's a name, I want to call it like Ishmael. Ishmael is the name of this angel. But I get him around you, And he's asked me to, he says he's a protector for you. So he's standing guard for you against these spirits. So there's no danger for you, okay? Thanks for writing. Okay. My next letter is Twilight Lover 15. Hi, Twilight Lover. You know what? Around your situation, I have to tell you, I don't see you and that boy getting back together. Now, interestingly, that girl that he's with, she's going to be leaving him in June. And I think at that time, he's going to make an attempt to come back, to get back with you. But you know what? I don't see you being with him. And I don't really feel like he's in a place to be in a relationship with you. He's just not ready for it, okay? But interestingly, I think it's about the middle of May, you're going to be meeting somebody new, and I think that's going to take up your attention. And I see a guy coming, he's kind of tall, he has blonde hair, thin. The thing about him is striking, his eyes. He has most amazing, beautiful, piercing blue eyes. And I see you meeting him, and it's interesting because he wants you to go to a dance with him. And I don't think you've met him yet. But I see you making a connection. I want to say this is like at the cafeteria or somewhere related to lunch, where you're having lunch is where you connect with him. But that's where I see connections around the middle of May, okay? And I think that's going to end up being a nice boyfriend for you, okay? All right, well, keep me posted. I want to hear about it. Thanks so much. Okay, Jayo, 1919. Yeah, hi. You know, for your past lives, I see a connection here around you with Atlantis. And it looks like you did have a previous life in Atlantis, and you were connected to like studying architecture or doing architecture. You used to build tall towers. And it's interesting, you may have a draw towards high buildings or skyscrapers in this life. And I feel like in this life you may have some draw towards studying things like architecture. But it may not just be like our building architecture. It could be other forms of design and building. Like you may do network design, computer network architecture, something like that. But I do see you having a hand in the technical arts here. And I think that you're going to just do fine, okay? It looks great. Thanks for writing. All right. Okay, my last letter tonight is for Moonlight Goddess 30. Hi, Moonlight Goddess 30. I have a message here for you. I keep picking up around you a man. I want to place this on your dad's side of the family. And I feel this is a father here around you. It's interesting because I keep hearing him say, I am with her. I am with her. And he asked me to tell you that he loves you. And it's interesting because he keeps saying about he's been with you. He keeps saying over the last 6 months. And it looks like you've been going through a real trial period here. And he asked me to, he says, please tell her not to be afraid. It seems as there's a fear here that he's bringing over, something about money. And he says to tell you that you will be having a change in end of May with the financial situation. So there's money coming in. He says to let you know he's been with you through the struggle. He wants you to know he's fine now and he's at peace. And I hear him breathing. He takes his deep breaths. So he has full lung capacity now. And he's at peace in the light. But he's asked me to tell you he's with you. And he says tell her not to be afraid. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, guys, I'm afraid that's all I've got time for tonight. But I appreciate all of you watching. Thank you for all the letters. Thank you for your patience as well. I'm going to do a second video here in just a little while. Another video, which is going to be a special address to all of you who have been writing about the economy. So be watching for that after this video. Thanks so much. Have a good night. God bless you.